everyone, welcome to day 19 of year 2 of Awesome. In keeping up with my video gaming uh, inconsistencies and ineptitudes, I figured, hey, why not show you another very cool game that doesn't really get enough recognition anymore, and that is, as you saw at the title screen, Shadow of the Colossus. Now, for those of you who have never played this game, it is an experience, that is for sure. So hopefully, what I'm gonna do is introduce you to this awesome game. Now, for those of you who don't know what it is, Shadow of the Colossus is this really cool story about this guy named Wander. Wander is actually trying to revive his love. Well, they never really clarify who she is, but she is stated to be a maiden who was sacrificed because of a curse. And so he took it upon himself to come to this place, the home of the Colossi, in order to revive her because it's at the end of the world. So that's where you come in as the player. It's actually really cool. The anger of the sleeping giant shatters the earth. Now I have played through this game numerous times, so it's been a long time, so it's gonna be a little interesting to see how well I do. So yeah, this is actually the sequel to a game called Io. I believe it's called Io, and that's a really cool game that you actually play. It's not as epic as this, but come on, get on the horse. In that game, you're actually just leading a girl. You're actually just leading a girl, or leading someone, through a bunch of interesting puzzles, because puzzles, they're kind of like puzzles, but not. Anyway, as soon as I can learn how to fucking control my horse, we'll be in good shape. This game is really just so beautiful. I love it so much. So right now we're going to be, hopefully, attempting to take on the third Colossi. Like I said, this game is just really fun. Now, one of the cool things about this game is it's sort of a lot like Wind Waker in regards to the fact that a lot of the game is actually looking for where you need to go. So right now we're crossing this canyon. If you look to the right there, that's actually an area where I fought a Colossi. It's the second Colossi. It was a quadruped. It was a very interesting. The next one is gonna be bipedal, and I believe we go up this way, right? I think so. I think this is the right way. I'm going to feel stupid if it isn't, but I'm fairly sure. It's kind of cool that he can just leap off his horse like that. I would be terrified to do that. I hope you guys are sort of enjoying this type of thing. I know I do. I love games like this that are so... enjoy sort of free-roaming sandbox games like this. I mean, the game has a very simple structure, but it's just amazing. And like I said, I love the graphics for this game. They're amazing because this game was produced in 2005? Yeah, this game was made in 2005. And so, for a game from 2005, this is actually really good. Okay. Okay, don't trip now, Richard. Okay. So, let's see, what do I have to do? Am I gonna have to hop over there? Okay. Yeah. Some of the things that you do in this game are terrifying. And it's so inspiring because he's doing it for a lost love. Or what I can only assume to be a lost love, because I don't think anyone would just do this for, like, your run-of-the-mill individual. Like, you would have to love them. So now we're going to be introduced to the Colossus itself. Um, Now, as the name implies, these things are fucking humongous, and half of the battle is trying to climb on top of them. Um, but yes, this is the third Colossi of 16. So in this entire game, you're taking on 16 of these bad boys, which is just so awesome. It's really cool. Okay, so um, now I kind of remember what I need to do, but part of the game is just trying to figure out the puzzle that is these monsters, these colossi, um, and it's actually a lot of fun trying to figure them out. Okay, so is he doing another horizontal attack? Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. And you know, it's one of the sad things about this game is you feel horrible for doing this to these guys because they're just sort of like they're just sort of recreations of the gods, and their only fault was ever existing. Um, fuck. Damn it. Okay, let's try that again. Also, this game has just gorgeous music. Like that's one of my biggest loves for this game, besides the graphics and everything else that make it so fucking awesome. Um, is the music. So now the battle becomes climbing up to his weak points. Now I don't actually remember where his weak points are, so this will be kind of interesting. Yeah, part of the battle is staying on the bastard. Ah, ah, ah. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so does he have a weak point on his head? I'm trying to remember. And so if you see that little pink thing in the corner, that is the grip gauge. It's sort of it's sort of how they make the game a challenge. Um, what they do is they make it to where you only have a certain amount of grip and stab. It's kind of important to focus in this game, or else you're gonna end up falling off. And you saw how hard of a time I had getting on this motherfucker, so excuse me if I'm a little fuck. But even just the smallest amount of like his movement just completely throws you, and so it can definitely become frustrating after a while when you're trying to, you know, like tackle these behemoths. Okay, so as soon as you see the glyph thing disappear, that represents its weakness, you have to because it basically each of the colossi have weak points, and so your job is to find them and to attack them there. Okay, now I'm gonna have to do something risky and do that. Okay, here we go. See, now this I'm kind of good at because I enjoy games like this. Okay, come on, come on. But anyway, like I said, the concept is really cool. Like I don't know if I would be able to do this. Like I mean, I'm sure it would be nice if it meant saving someone I love, but I don't know if I would be able to specifically do this. So occasionally you'll like want to let go for a short amount of time, and then you'll want to like let your grip refill. And yeah, that's pretty much Shadow of the Colossus. This is the third one. Um, I might come back and like record defeating a few of these, but overall, it's a lot of fun. And the shadow that you're possessed by is a part of an entity, and basically, it's the entity that's hopefully gonna bring back your love. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.